Okay, YouTube, this one's kind of a dumb one because it's a cheap truck, but I'm gonna make a walk around video on this '06 Chevy Silverado 1500. I've had this truck for about a year. I bought it, my kids started driving, and I needed a vehicle. Bought it from a neighbor, and he was a little dishonest with me, didn't tell me the transmission was going out in the truck. And so this truck has a new transmission, or newer. It's only got a couple thousand miles on it, but a brand new, I think it was Summit or Jegs, I probably have a receipt somewhere, 4L60E. It was about a $2,200 transmission, and then I paid a shop in town $1,000 to put it in. So about 6 months ago, this thing got a brand new transmission from Summit or Jegs, one of those two. And it's only got a couple thousand miles on it. So give you the good, the bad, everything you need to know about this truck. It's a little bit windy today here in Havasu, so I'll kind of speak up. Hopefully you can hear me. Probably show you more than you need to know, but I hate selling shit that's not right or people don't know what they're getting. So this is my best attempt at showing you what this is and what this isn't. So just to get into it, it's an '06 Cat-Eye Chevy Silverado 1500 two-wheel drive. It has a 4.8 liter V8 in it. Like I said, it's got a brand new 4L60E transmission in it. About 6 months ago, I put a set of BF Goodrich KM3s on this that had about 10,000 miles on them. They were on my son's truck, and he went to the next size up. So I'll show you the condition of the tires. They're probably 70% now, I would say, at least. So basically, it's got a almost brand new set of BF Goodrich KO3s, the all-terrains. They were bought from Discount Tire, new date codes. They're probably 2024, I would say, maybe late 2023. So tires are good. Just the rundown on this truck too, probably more information than you want to know. I bought a new truck. I got a newer Dodge Ram that I kind of fell into for a great price. Had no intentions of getting rid of this truck. Had bought all of the parts and pieces to lower this, new upper control arms, new lower control arms, everything to do a lowering kit on this truck. I had a set of 22-inch wheels on this truck, or for this truck, and in that time frame of me getting everything, I had the truck buffed. It was the perfect truck for me to lower. A lady hit the back passenger side, and just enough that it annoyed me. Like it's visible, and I'll go through it in this video, but before, the body on this truck was perfect for a lowered truck, and it just irritated me to where I sent most of those parts back. I sold those 22-inch wheels. I still have the lower control arms and all of the tie rod ends, because I was going to go through the whole front end on this truck, but the parts that I have left will be included. So I'm going to throw those in the back, and it's nothing special. It's Detroit axle, but it'll be your lower control arms and basically all your tie rod ends. It was like a $300 or $400 kit from them, so I'm going to include that in this truck. I sent all the rest of the lowering stuff back and got my money back. So that's the story on the truck. That's kind of why I'm getting rid of it. Got a newer Dodge Ram, a 2013 four-wheel drive, which is better for me for what I need to do. So this one, I'm just going to kick it down the road. So we'll go front to back, top to bottom, everything you need to see, hopefully. Does have clear side markers. It's got LED headlights, high beams, and fog lights. They're super bright. They look really nice. They're not that obnoxious blue color. They're like a really clean white color. So it's got really nice headlights in it. You can see the paint on this truck is actually in really good shape. My son details vehicles, and he buffed it, and it turned out really nice. Probably could use a coat of wax. The only thing he didn't do is the roof. The roof paint's fine. It's just not buffed. So there's the tires. You can see that they're basically, I don't know, 70-75%. So this does have a 2-inch lift spindle on the front of this truck. It's not stock height in the front. The rear is stock, but the front has just a 2-inch lift spindle on it. I had a brand new windshield. I knew I was going to sell it, so I had a brand new windshield put in. So this windshield was put in 2 weeks ago. So you get a brand new windshield with the truck. Like I said, I just don't like selling shit that's not right. And the windshield that was in it sucked. It was the original windshield, and it was just really kind of sand pitted and didn't look great. So going around the whole thing, the rest of the glass is in great shape. All the tires are in the same condition. They all came off the same truck. They weren't, nothing wrong with them. Tailgate operates like it should. I put a new tailgate handle. These things are known for breaking those, so that's got a new tailgate handle on it. All of this stuff works, all the towing stuff, the towing lights. I didn't tow anything other than we have a 21-foot boat that would go about 3 miles to the boat ramp, so that's what I towed with it. If my phone quality goes bad, it's because it's hot out here and my phone feels like it's getting hot. But you can see right here where that lady hit this, and it's kind of ripply. It was dented in farther, and I actually took, this sounds really hokey, I took a basketball and I inflated it and popped this back out. But you can see there's still a little ripple to it, but that fixed 90% of the problem, but it just wasn't good enough that I wanted to lower it and make it look cool. So, and you can see right here, something wore right here on the paint. I don't know if it had like a hard tonneau cover on it at one time. I'm not sure. So back to the walk around because I can feel my phone getting hot. So this side, basically in the same condition. And we will hop inside real quick. I'm gonna try to make this shorter so my phone doesn't get too hot. Seat's not all broken down, not torn, never wasn't stitched or anything like that. It's just in decent condition still, which is cool. The interior's dirty. I mean, it's your typical stuff. Where your heel is, that's kind of worn through. It's an older truck. There's dirt here. I didn't drink soda in here, but somebody at one time spilled a little bit of soda. This is where your elbow rests. So all the door handles work. So I know that's a thing on these. We have 3 other ones. So rear seat's in good shape. It works like it should. Lifting up for storing stuff back here. The headliner is your typical Chevy, so it's starting to peel. It is sagging a little bit, obviously, and same thing over there and up there, but it's still in, which is cool. We'll go around to the other side. Same thing on this side. Nothing out of the ordinary. This seat's in great shape. Dash is in great shape. Nothing's ever been cut into the dash or anything like that. This door panel is like it should be. We'll fire the thing up. AC cranks in these trucks. They always do. The AC works perfect. This does have the dual climate, so you can have hot and cold on either side, which is kind of cool. If you have a picky girlfriend that's always cold, you can she can have the heat going. No ticks. This does not have your typical LS tick or knock or anything like that. This thing runs as smooth as it can possibly run. It does have 258,338 miles on it. This check engine light just came on 2 weeks ago, and it's related to the fuel pump. The fuel pump sending unit that meters the fuel is starting to go bad. Not the fuel pump. Thing runs perfect. Doesn't have any issues with the mechanical portion of the fuel pump as far as it functioning, other than the pickup or the resistance or the piece that actually makes the fuel gauge work is intermittent. So sometimes this works, sometimes this doesn't. I keep track of miles, and that's how that works. But sometimes you get lucky and come out to the truck and it'll show you right where it's at, and the check engine light won't be on. That's exactly what that check engine light is. I've had it scanned. There's no other codes in this truck. There never has been any codes in this truck to my knowledge. This is buried right there because it needs a new sending unit. Very common on these trucks. I think it's like a $18 part at the parts place, but you have to have a special socket to replace that sending unit, so I never had it done. Truck always runs here as far as temperature, or actually a little bit warmer than where it's at right now, but never had any issues with temperature, and everything works. Radio works like it should. Like I said, air conditioning works like it should. All the fan speeds work like they should. The temperature is 107 today in Lake Havasu, and my phone is overheating. I can feel it. So, I'll show you under the hood. And then I'm going to wrap it up. Perfectly smooth. You could rest a cup of water on this thing. There's no ticks, there's no knocks, there's no leaks. Everything works like it should. So hopefully that has showed you everything you need to see. Actually, I'm going to close this up and crawl under here. just so you guys can't say I didn't show you everything on the truck. It's never been anywhere rusty. Oil has always been changed. Transmission is new. They had to use the same transpan, but the transmission itself is new. You can see under here, it's always lived in Arizona or Southern California. Absolutely zero rust, zero rot. There's none of that stuff on this truck. So, over here, you can hear the exhaust. Exhaust is 100% stock. Nothing has ever been modified on this truck. There's no air intake, there's no exhaust on this truck. Emissions, although I can't guarantee that it will pass emissions, I don't see why it would not pass emissions because nothing has ever been changed on it. So, yeah, I hope that, I'll go right here. So there you go. Like I said, I have those new parts. It'll be lower control arms, it'll be tie rod ends, and I think there's a couple other parts and pieces. It's some Detroit axle stuff, which is not the greatest quality in the world. It's, I don't know. It is what it is. It wasn't, I'm not gonna spend the money on precision chassis stuff that's hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So it was just for the lowering kit. I was gonna be in there, so I figured I'd make it nice and redo all those parts and pieces, and this was kind of just going to be my cruiser around town. But like I said, I got a new truck, so hopefully you saw what you needed to see. Oh, we'll look inside the bed real quick. Hasn't been beat on and, you know, destroyed in the bed. Actually, the bed's in really nice shape. So there's the inside of the bed, the tailgate, but you can see there's no dents in the floor. I mean, there's a couple dents here and there, but overall, it's been a great truck. I'm in this truck about $9,000. I bought it for $5,000, put another $3,200 in a transmission, put $600 in tires, bought those from my kid. They were $1,200 tires, but spent another $600 on tires, bought some front end components, little stuff here and there. So I'm in this truck over $9,000. I don't expect to get $9,000. I know the market's not there for it. So I think I'm gonna list it for about $7,500 or best offer. It's a very, very solid truck for $7,500. So real quick, I'll go back over to this side because this is the one area that just sucks, is this. And I'm gonna take more shots here so you can see kind of what's going on with this. It was dented right in this body line right here, and it kind of caved in. So just so you can see what you're working with here. If you're, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not good, but you kind of really have to look for it. But it just depends how perfect of a truck you want. It's a 20-year-old truck, so hopefully that gives you an idea of everything. Any other questions, leave it in the comments. We're gonna go with $7,500. Title's in my name, it's insured in my name, it's registered in my name. Everything's current. I'm in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. It's gonna be up on Marketplace in Mojave County, Arizona. Thanks for watching.